Greetings and salutations. My name is Jeremy Washburn, aka Jerm. I am an MHW student at Grand Canyon University with an emphasis on grief counseling. I'm also a certified grief counselor. Today we will be talking about planning for end of life. Why are we discussing this, you might ask? Well, planning for the end of life is essential because death is inevitable. It means it's going to happen to each and every one of us. So we might as well talk about it and plan for it. This also helps us provide empathetic compassion, comfort, and to help alleviate stress on our clients and their families. Ultimately, I believe this helps us too. In today's discussion, we delve into the critical realm of end-of-life planning, an often overlooked yet profoundly significant aspect of life. Addressing end-of-life planning is paramount as it grants individual autonomy over healthcare decisions, ensures clients' wishes are honored, and alleviates undue burdens on loved ones. This proactive approach fosters peace of mind, facilitates open communication within families, and allows for the establishment of comprehensive strategies for legal, financial, and healthcare considerations. By embracing these discussions and making informed choices, individuals can navigate this inevitable phase with dignity, respect, and a sense of preparedness. Considerations for end-of-life planning. Organ donation. Understanding the benefits of organ donation saves lives, promoting medical advancements. However, it's important to consider ethical, religious, and personal beliefs. Living will and advance directives. These legal documents empower individuals to express their healthcare wishes, ensuring treatment aligns with their values and their wishes if they're ever incapacitated. Will, trust, power of attorney. These documents are essential for making decisions, and they provide clarity and prevent any disputes within the family, and they safeguard against financial and medical interests. Care of dependents and pets. Preparing for individuals' well-being guarantees a smooth transition, ensuring loved ones and their pets receive proper care and attention. Traditional versus digital assets, memorializing your legacy. Balancing physical heirlooms with digital footprints preserves memories and values, leaving a meaningful legacy for future generations. Cultural, racial, and religious factors. Culture profoundly shapes end-of-life choices, influencing beliefs about death, treatment preferences, and rituals such as funeral customs and family involvement. Race and religion impact decision-making, influence attitudes towards medical interventions, euthanasia, and spiritual considerations, reflecting diverse values and perspectives. Cultural sensitivity in planning is crucial, respecting diverse beliefs, traditions, and values. By doing this, it fosters trust, ensures personalized care, and honors the individual's wishes. Psychological development of aging. Psychological factors such as cognitive decline, emotional resilience, and existential concerns influence decision-making, affecting choices regarding treatment preferences, advance directives, and the overall quality of end-of-life experiences. Understanding these factors is key in providing holistic care and support. Educating about emotional changes. Emotions can evolve with age due to various factors like health, life events, and social connections. It is important that we emphasize the importance of empathy and understanding when dealing with older individuals as they experience emotional shifts. By addressing the significance of emotional well-being in making end-of-life decisions such as healthcare preferences or estate planning, we should explore how emotional changes can impact one's perspective of life, death, and legacy. It's also important to foster open communication and support to our client, in navigating these emotional aspects of planning. Strategies for addressing emotional needs include techniques such as mindfulness, emotional validation, active listening to support emotional well-being of our client. It's also important to emphasize the role of professional counseling or therapy in addressing complex emotion changes. With that being said, it's also important that we emphasize self-care practices and healthy coping mechanisms to manage emotional fluctuations. Assisting in end-of-life planning. Initiate conversations about end-of-life wishes, including medical care preferences, legal matters, and personal desires. Encourage the creation of advanced directives, wills, and power of attorney documents. Assist in organizing important documents and contacting legal and healthcare professionals as needed. By providing emotional support, we can offer compassionate and non-judgmental space for discussing fears, hopes, and concerns about end-of-life matters. Provide clients with resources for grief counseling, support groups, and spiritual guidance. Remember to validate their emotions and offer practical assistance in managing stress during the planning process. Resources for comprehensive planning. Recommend reputable sources for legal advice, financial planning, and healthcare decision-making. Provide information on hospice care, palliative care, and end-of-life services. Connect your client with community resources such as elder care organization, estate planners, and funeral planning services. Case study example, last year I was diagnosed with colon cancer. The news was absolutely devastating, not only to myself, but to my family. Being seasoned in the funeral service, I've seen a lot of families go through despair and grief on top of grief, and I did not want to cause my family that burden. So I knew what I had to do. I drafted my pre-need, created my funeral wishes, what I valued, what I didn't, what I wanted at the funeral. I wanted a celebration of life. I wanted to be happy. I wanted it to make it meaningful to everyone there. But I also wanted to take care of my legal, financial, and anything else, including my pets, such as my snake and my pig. This was all important to me, and I was so glad that I had the opportunity to do that. The outcome illustrated by this experience provided me with a peace of mind, reduced family stress, and made a lot smoother transitions during future critical periods. It also serves as a testament to the value of comprehensive end-of-life preparations. Challenges and solutions. Common challenges in end-of-life planning include procrastination. Many individuals delay end-of-life planning due to discomfort and denial about their own mortality. Lack of knowledge. People may be unaware of legal, financial, and healthcare aspects involved in end-of-life planning. Family dynamics. Family disagreements or lack of communication certainly can complicate decision-making. Strategies and solutions for overcoming challenges. Education and awareness campaigns to inform the public about the importance of process of end-of-life planning. Utilize resources such as estate planning, attorneys, financial advisors, and healthcare professionals to help clients navigate the complex legal and medical decisions. Remember to facilitate open and honest family discussions to address concerns, clarify preferences, and establish consensus on important matters. Breaking down the planning process into manageable steps, setting deadlines, and seeking support from trusted individuals or support groups. As I conclude this presentation, I'd like to recap on what we discussed. We talked about considerations for end-of-life planning, cultural, racial, and religious factors, psychological development of aging. We discussed the emotional changes that accompanies aging. We discussed assisting individuals with end-of-life planning, and I shared my case study on my own end-of-life planning. We also discuss challenges and solutions. Remember, preparing for death is one of the most empowering things you can do. Thinking about death clarifies your life.